So in StockVision PowerScan, we have what we call the graph view of each stock. In order to expand that, we're going to left click on that graph view, and right now we're looking at a chart for S. Up in the top left we have our 4 color schemes available: light on black, light on blue, light on gray, and dark on white. I find that light on blue is a little bit easier on the eyes. In the very top left corner we have our time intervals or candlesticks. Right now we have it selected on daily time interval, which means that each candlestick you see on the graph represents 1 day. If we were to change the time interval to 2 minutes, now each candlestick on the graph view equals 2 minutes. Since this is a little bit harder to see, we're going to go down to our zoom slider on the bottom, and we're going to zoom in on the stock. So now, as you can see, we're looking at the last 2 hours of S with 2-minute candlesticks. It's very important to always be aware of the time period of the candlesticks you're looking at and the zoom slider on the bottom, because as you can see, it drastically changes the view of the stock when you're changing the time intervals and the zoom slider. Now also on the left side of the screen we have available components. These are all chart indicators available. If we double click on Bollinger Bands, the bands will pop up on the screen on the graph. Same goes for Donchian channel. These indicators are bands that show up on the graph. There's also indicators that are represented in values like relative strength index, which will appear on the bottom of the screen. Indicators like pivot points will have pivot lines across the chart. So the goal of this next segment is to review each individual chart indicator available and how you can read these indicators to benefit yourself.